Lucian will have a different proposition. How about we take Nice Dice or whatever his name is and give them Lorenzo?
How about we figure this out in the actual episode?
I like that idea.
How about we figure that out in chapter 24? Speaking of which, hello friends and welcome back to the Tavern of Tomes. My name is RK Fox, I am your tavern keeper, and I am joined today by my fellow storytellers Kent Aldrich, Samuel Bowen, Christian Majewski, the one and only Rachel, and Alex Oak. And together we're going to weave a world of myth and legend. The walls of my tavern are lined with leather-bound books filled with blank pages. Once a week, here at the tavern, we open a tome at dusk and fill its pages with stories. The world outside is dark and scary. It has its beauties, but what on earth are you doing, Christian?
It's both Christian and Sam for me. I cannot with y'all.
I am acting out what you're saying. Don't mind me. Just
The world outside is dark and scary. It has its beauties, but they're hard to see at night. So for the time being, let's leave this world and go adventure, shall we? Last we left off in chapter 23, we focused primarily on Streya and Dicebro as they made an attempt to get into the palace. Dicebro turned himself into, by kind of mushing his face, turned himself into, or gave himself the appearance of the scion Verlon Charbon IV. When he walked up to the palace with Streya nearby, he was going to sort of wave the guards away, and as he revealed the palms of his hands and the tips of his fingers, immediately the guards lowered their halberds, demanding to know who he was. They, despite some skill checks and some charm persons, the party was not able to, or rather Streya and Dicebro were not able to talk their way out of that one. While it was successful in their deception to try and convince the guard that he was a body double for the scion, the guard just double-checked. And immediately he was communicated to and told that you were lying. And so Dicebro was taken under arrest and Streya was summoned. However, before anything could get carried out, Dicebro cast Burning Hands, and Black Flame encompassed the two guards who were next to him, killing one of them and heavily maiming the other. The one that remained called for guards, and 10 heavy crossbows immediately became trained on Dicebro, who disengaged and bolted, but did not run fast enough, and was caught by 2 bolts on his way out. And as he was leaving their short range, even with the disadvantage, he was hit with just enough attacks to knock him down. He was then picked up, carried inside, didn't die, notably, despite a failed death save, managed to stay alive.
by trying.
And was taken into prison, and Streya was brought into the throne room. The scion Verlon Charbon IV dismissed all who were at hand in order to psionically interrogate Streya. As soon as it was determined that Streya did not have any intention of acting on the claim, Streya began to explain why she came, and began to explain that she just found out like 12 hours ago, and just wanted to talk to her dad, and then he died. As soon as Verlon Charbon IV learned, as soon as the good scion learned that Streya had found out so recently, a sort of manufactured swagger and confidence dropped as something of a sibling connection rivalry formed very quickly. Streya and the scion had a bit of a shouting match back and forth before it was eventually determined that they could be peaceful. And Streya was taken down to the to her father's body. where she was able to have a silent and gentle word before being escorted out of the palace and given a little symbol of the scion, which would allow her passage in and out of the palace as so much as she pleased. She then made her way, realizing that she didn't know where any of her party was except for the one who was in jail, began looking for Lucien, and the only lead she had to go off of was Lucien's mom. And so she went to Lucien's mom's apartment and was informed that she had company over. And usually when there's company over, Lucien is out on the docks. And she turned around to see Lucien and Lorenzo out on the dock, sprawled out on top of each other. And Straya began to nurse them back to health. And this is where we pick up our session.
So, how is the nursing commencing?
Well, I think the first thing, probably trying to wake them up.
Yeah, if we're near the docks, I'm gonna like splash some water on them.
Yeah.
Stuff
I will
like that.
remind you that at least Lucien was blackout drunk before the bottle of liquor sitting next to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I worked in a tavern my whole life, so I kind of know how
That's
to
true.
deal with drunk people. So it's like, getting your patrons to get up and leave and things like that. So
Yeah, go ahead and just give me, we'll call this a medicine check.
great.
And this is actually going to be contested against a DC of their drinking counters that we established last time.
Perfect. Medicine. Love that.
We'll do one for each of them.
Okay.
So we'll do
So who's
Lucien first. Lucien's DC is an 18 because he had 10 drinking counters.
I had rolled a 17.
Okay. Unfortunately, that is... Wait a minute. Hold on. Lucien, who had the D4 from your companion in dreams?
Straya.
In wisdom, right?
Yeah.
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 Oh, so I can roll another D4?
Yeah, you roll a D4.
Oh, 10. Or I had an extra 3. So what did I say, 17? So dirty 20.
Yeah, so you managed to get him to consciousness. Go ahead and do the same for Lorenzo.
Great. Ugh, that's not great. That's 12.
Okay. I
I had a
believe the...
6 counter.
Yeah, so the DC was going to be a 14 on that.
Something that you would notice, because I'm pretty sure that his eye patch fell off during the bar fight.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Ooh,
guessing.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Straya, what you see is pretty much this entire part of his face is covered in scales. Draconic scales. And his eye is like a gigantic yellow lizard eye. Or like a reddish yellow. Yeah.
Interesting.
So the entire eye patch kind of covering half of his forehead and his eye manages to cover all of that up so that he looks mostly human.
Yeah. Wait, what color are the scales again?
We never determined
I
that.
believe
don't think
you
it
said
really-
they were yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like a goldish yellow.
Okay.
Like a yellow with a golden shimmer.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
Yep.
Before you wake up, or before I wake you up, I'm gonna put your eye patch back on.
I don't think...
I don't know if it traveled with him.
I don't know that it
Oh.
traveled
It
with
would have gotten
me, right?
knocked off in the bar.
Yeah,
fair.
it's back wherever that fight was.
Okay. Great. I'm gonna take, because we were in our full like regalia, right?
Yeah,
If I remember correctly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're in your full privateer's
So-
uniform.
Yeah. So I'm guessing there's like some what do you call it? Fabric that I can probably
Yeah.
pull off. And yeah, I'm just gonna, but again, before I wake him, I'm gonna cover that up and then wake him up, or do my best to like.
Cool.
Cover.
Yeah, you tear some of your privateers' uniforms. Who cares if they're all that nice? You work on the tides on sleeping, and tie it around that part of his head, and you wake him
Great.
up. Lucian, you come to.
Um,
You feel
think-
horrible.
yeah. How sobered up am I at this point?
You are. I would say effectively your drinking counters have dropped to a 5.
I'm still intoxicated.
You're still intoxicated. But yeah, you're still intoxicated. Your exhaustion point kicks in too.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, just
I
like
think-
hand you water, all the things.
Yeah. As you kind of start waking me up at first, Lucian just kind of looks at you, then falls back asleep, then looks at you again, and then kind of, for a second, his eyes narrow. Well, his one eye narrows, the other one doesn't have eyelids. But his eye narrows, he looks at you, and then he recognizes you, and he sits up immediately. As he sits up, vomits to the side because he sat up way too fast.
Yep, and immediately your head is ringing and spinning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's just like, Shreya, what are you doing here?
Feel better?
What? Why are you here?
I'm doing apparently your job, being the adult for a second.
You were
I can't wake
you
your
were
brother
not
up.
you were not supposed to be here.
Well,
you were
your mom told
supposed
me
to
where
be
to
back
go.
at the-
So
Gilded Galleon. You're not supposed to see this.
yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of things I'm not supposed to see, but here's the deal. Dice Bro, which you haven't met yet.
Who's
And
Dice
is-
Bro?
He is another iteration of our good friend Wim. Is currently in jail for
Wim the
Jack
little guy.
Dessous, whatever you want to call him.
Yes, the little man.
Sure, yes. He's in prison. Killed a guard. Horribly named another. And yeah, I don't know what
I
to
must
do.
still be drunk. Because
No,
you
you
just
heard that
said
right.
that he killed someone.
Yep, you heard that right. So, while you were doing what I wasn't supposed to see, he was off killing people, and I don't know what to do. So I figured I
How
would
did
come to the
that
adult.
happen?
We went to
You know
the
what? Let's talk about these later.
Great. I can't wake your brother up, and I don't know where Vale is, so could really use your help right now.
Lucian kind of looks at Lorenzo, picks him up by the scruff, and just.
I'm there.
Wake up, little brother. Apparently, while we were gone, attending to business, I am just turning into Laser Wolf. While we were away, attending to business, Streya and Dessous, or Dice Bro now, went and killed a bunch of people.
No. Clarification. I did not kill anybody. He only
So
killed
you
one
say.
person, so not a bunch of people. And I'm pretty sure it was
Sure.
maybe an accident. I don't know.
One
we
person's
surprised,
life,
or-
what does it matter in the grand scheme of the universe, right? Yes, of course.
Okay.
Let's go back to the Gilded Galleon.
Great. Yep. I just came from there, but cool.
Where else would you want to go right now?
I don't know. I
You have
need to
other ideas?
find Vale.
Vale is a big man. He can find his own way home.
All right.
Maybe we will stumble upon him as we're going back. It is not safe for you here. It is. Everything is spinning.
Yeah, that's what happens when you attend a business like this.
You know what? I understand that you are in distress. I needed to let off some steam. You were... I'm not going to play the blame game right now. Let's just go back.
All right, let's go.
I can play the good blame game.
You...
I love the blame game.
I'm going
at
to
that,
throw
she
you
kind
into
of
the
laughed.
ocean. I'm going to throw you into the ocean, and I will not look back.
What if I was a bear?
Then I
were
would blame
there,
everything on you.
You would be in jail with the Sioux. Let's go.
The Sue's in jail?
He just kind of claps you on the back. We have a lot to catch up on.
I'll put him in the brig. What, is he still in the brig again?
Speaking of ketchup, do you think that little place that we used to eat at, it's still open? Let's. and Lucian just
Oh no,
bolts
they've got
off
the
in a direction.
munchies.
Well, bolts off. Super
Hangover
bold in a direction.
food.
Yeah. She's just gonna follow at this point. She's found 2 of them.
Cool. We're gonna pop over just real quick. Is the veil going to move before sunup, or is he just gonna be there?
I am. No, he's going to be there. He's going to stay there. Yeah, he's going
Cool.
to stay there.
Okay, sounds good. Then we'll attend to you at whatever point. I'm just gonna narrate when you determine that he moves. Go ahead and interrupt the narrative, okay?
Cool.
You guys go to this place down in the docks that
I will
serves.
say, just before sunrise, he does get up and stand at the door, but he's not like. Is the door open? Actually, is a good question.
The door would open at sunrise. Yes,
Okay, cool.
So-
So yeah, yeah,
we'll get there when we get there.
Yep, we get there. Yeah.
Late into the night, Lucian and Lorenzo are looking for munchies at a fantastic fish and chips place in the docks of.
It's run by like a merfolk with one arm and one eye.
Oh yeah. No, it's like it's a sea elf actually, who has absolute like scars up the wazoo. But you can tell he begins to tell you, yes, I hunt for all this. I do spear fishing underwater. I can go for ages because of, and then he just goes on and on and on. Some of the best fish and chips you guys have ever had. Is it because you're wasted? We don't know.
But we only ever really eat there when we're wasted, so it is the best food in this part of town.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm just grief eating, so it tastes excellent.
And yeah, this is the first time Lucian's been there in 10 years.
Eat your feelings.
And with Lorenzo, he hasn't been there since.
Yeah.
And
So
as you guys eat your feelings, we're gonna move to the next morning, popping over to.
here's the thing. If Straya insists, we would look like I would help her look for Veil. Unless she insists, I will not. But if she insists, I will.
Straya, how hard
And
are
I'll
you gonna
drag
push for that?
Enzo with me.
No, I think seeing the state of their intoxication, it's like not a whole lot's gonna happen before morning, and so I think she's just like, as long as I found 2, he's right. Vale's a big kid. We'll find him at some point.
I mean,
So
after
she's
we
just-
eat, it'll soak up some of the alcohol, so we'll sober up a little quicker. But yeah.
yeah, I'm just gonna let the night ride out.
Okay. So you
It's
guys
great.
will get a long rest at the Gilded Galleon. Vale, the next morning, the doors are open to the Sunspire Chapel at dawn.
He walks in again, stands in the aisle, looks up at like whatever the end of that is.
Yeah, at the very end, when it comes to like the stained glass imagery, it's genuinely just a sun. It is a stained glass of a sun, and it's framed directly towards the east, so that the sunrise, there's a point where, like, early in the morning, it gets captured directly blasting it.
Right. And he looks at that, and he looks down at his hands, which are clearly covered in, blood and bar fight. Like, he's a mess. And hangs his head and walks back out the door and goes to the Gilded Galleon.
Before you're able to get out the door, Father Jean-Luc is there.
He's still looking at the ground, but, like, does stop for him.
My child, where have you been this last night?
Failing at my purpose in life.
What is your purpose?
To take care of the evil in this world so nobody else has to.
You see, as you're sort of looking down, your hands in front of you, you see he begins to reach for one of your hands. Do you let him?
No, he does step back slightly.
Okay. He'll just go, this appears to be a rather bloody way to solve this problem. And he puts up air quotes around solve.
Well, these hands were bloodied long ago. This doesn't change much.
Do you mean to say that you do not believe it is capable of changing?
Let's just say that these hands are bloody and I am they already are, so who cares if they get more?
If you are honest with yourself, do you care?
What does that matter? And he will walk out the door.
He lets you walk out. You make your way back
And he
to
will
the
go
Gilded
back to-
Galleon. Yep.
Man, our group really solves our emotions well. We have bar fight, eating her feelings, murder.
Accidental.
You guys make choices.
I plead insanity.
You make your way back to the Gilded Galleon. These three are still asleep, having been out in the wee hours of the morning.
Oh no. Lucian is punishing himself.
Oh.
He is up by sunrise. If sunrise comes by the time they get to the Gilded Galleon, he's not sleeping. He's just in his room doing push-ups.
Okay. Okay. So,
And I will say, by the time Vale gets back to the Gilded Galleon, like, the typical Vale persona is back.
okay.
He looks like he's had a very long night, but he's
Okay.
Lorenzo is sleeping on Lucian's back while he's doing push-ups.
and when Vale finds them and finds Lorenzo doing push-ups, he will get down next to him and start doing one-armed push-ups.
Finds Lucian doing push-ups while Lorenzo naps on him.
Doing push-ups. He will start doing one-armed push-ups just to mess with him.
The four of you, at around 9 in the morning, hear a fanfare trumpet outside of the Gilded Galleon.
Does the Gilded Galleon now have a ghastly gallows outside?
No.
Oh.
And
Lucian will walk out with his shirt on.
No way.
Lucian is walking out of his room or of the Gilded Galleon?
I mean, I will say this much. I will try to wake up Enzo. If it doesn't work, I'm just gonna leave him right there on the floor. And yeah, I'm going to check out. I'm probably gonna grab Straya on the way out. But yeah, I'm probably gonna go check out what's going on.
Sounds good.
Vale will come
Outside.
with.
I'm not leaving him.
Up at this point.
Sorry, 3 people were talking at the same time. What?
Yeah, sorry. Vale will come with. He's
Vale
cleaned
is
himself
coming
up.
with. Straya is not leaving Lorenzo, I believe is what was said.
No, I'm taking him.
Oh, okay, you're taking.
I'm gonna wake him up at this point. Yeah. He
Yeah,
should
yeah.
be awake at this point.
Lorenzo, you are shaken awake.
Yeah.
Oh. What?
He's useless when he's sober. He's even less useful right now. But he's just so that you know.
As you guys are walking down the stairs, walking in the opposite direction is a herald of the Scion, who unfurls a thing and says,
And
Stranakias.
Lucian just, under his breath, mumbles, Straya, what have you done?
Stranakia Vela Morales, Lucian Cadia, Vale Marquardt,
Oh,
and sorry, I meant Lorenzo Cadia. Lorenzo Cadia, Lucien Trudeau. You have been summoned by the Scion.
Please tell me they winced because he was shouting that, right?
Yes, oh yeah, no, he was shouting that for sure.
we were
Lorenzo
right
actually
here.
rolled to save against his hangover, so he doesn't have one.
That's true.
Lucian has an
Vale-
exhaustion
I have
point.
2 points of exhaustion.
No,
One
you
for
only have
drinking,
one.
one for not sleeping all night.
Oh, yes, that's right. Yes.
Yep.
Vale just claps Lucian on the back.
And Lucian just goes, they're not home.
Lucian, the herald looks at you and goes, You were announced yesterday. You were announced by name.
I know, we also know each other. Remember?
Jeff.
We
Yeah,
met.
well, yes,
and,
no,
like,
yeah.
So that doesn't, yeah.
I
We
know,
talked
but I
about
am.
fishing. Yeah.
Come to
this
the
is
palace.
awkward.
They're coming right now.
Can we have like an hour?
Nope.
I smell like onions.
I'm gonna roll a Constitution saving throw for him. Okay.
Well, no, I'm imagining that this conversation's happening like across the entire bar, like we're down.
No.
We're still in the
They were
ground.
marching. They were marching upstairs to go to your rooms. You were marching downstairs, and you met on the stairs.
We're in the
And so he shouted this at you from 5 feet away.
Oh my gosh. Okay, go ahead.
He rolled a 14, but this is a herald, so that's an 11. So he passes out and is caught by the guards.
Of course.
When they wake him, he goes, "Yes, you can have an hour."
Okay.
There are 2 guards, or so there are 4 of you, and you've been determined to be dangerous. There are 6 guards that wait outside the Gilded Galleon for you.
Vale will wait outside with them. How tall are they?
Varying heights.
Vale will wait outside with them and just look intimidating the entire time.
Okay, make an intimidation check.
Yay. That is, where's my intimidation? Oh, lovely. I have a +5. That's a 20. I rolled a 15.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, you can tell they're not super comfortable around you.
Yay.
Um,
When he gets there, he'll just, like, smirk a little bit.
cool.
Before we leave, before we gather up, Lucian's gonna go to Strea's room and knock on the door.
Yep. What?
Can I come in just for a
Yeah,
second?
come on in.
He walks in, closes the door, and kind of just awkwardly stands by the door. He's now in like his full armor and everything. He still has the makeshift eye patch that you made for him, and he kind of like looks at you and he says, "Thanks for doing this. You didn't have
I
to.
figured if you're
You shouldn't have to." And he kind of like, when you try to talk, he just holds up a hand and says, "What? Just give me a second. I wanted to say that I am sorry. I acted recklessly last night. And I didn't realize how much danger I put you in by doing that. You shouldn't have seen me like that. You shouldn't have been the one to sober me up by the docks with my brother. I was blind with rage. And I didn't consider that you just lost the father you never knew. So, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have put you in that position."
apology accepted. I know I'm younger or whatever, but some advice my mom gave me about my scales: be who you are. You don't have to hide them or whatever. You know, maybe it's not as common, but part of who you are makes you unique. Just don't be ashamed.
She was wise. People like me, especially in the court of the Scion, look down upon. And he kind of points at the eye patch and says, when they see that, they know I'm a half-breed born in the docks. Hopefully one day it's going to be okay. That's why I'm hiding today, so that I don't have to hide in the future. But listen to your mother, because she sounds like she was wise.
Yeah. Well, sometimes we don't have the privilege of hiding who we are, so.
And you shouldn't.
Do that.
And I will fight so that you don't have to. Yes, I should have thought of you before I thought of myself.
It's okay. Yesterday was a weird day. Yeah.
Sure, it's okay, but it was wrong nonetheless.
Cool. Yeah. Not used to a lot of apologies. Before we go though, I did get to talk to Lonnie. We're cool. He knows everything. So, yeah, I just wanted to give you that heads up before we walk into the castle. Okay. That's what I was, that in Dice Bro situation. But, you know, last night was a little, nobody was at their best, so.
I can't do it. He just kind of mumbles under his breath, turns around, and walks out of the room.
Great.
She
Yep.
went to see the Scion. She went to see the Scion? And he's just, she just walks off. And then calls for you to follow.
Yep. I'm
As he's
following.
walking past, just confused, everyone's just like, "That was quite a fight, right? Right?
And he just walks past, doesn't even notice you.
Okay. All right.
Just gonna grab Lorenzo. Just be like, yeah. So we're going to see the king, and told your brother. He knows everything, so just a heads up. But we're cool. He and I are cool. So
Hey, is that good?
We
for
don't
us?
know that we can trust his word. He screams like across the hallway.
Christian, that scream didn't come through, but I heard it through the wall.
That's so funny.
Wait a minute, hold on. He really screamed?
He did.
I thought he was just
I heard it
mimicking.
from over there. No.
that's hilarious.
Okay, so I just want to get back on my boat. You know, you ever get that feeling?
Yeah.
I hope
Never mind. I'm so
No,
bad.
say it.
This must be very hard for you, right? This is a weird time for you. Yes. I am very sorry.
You really suck
You're
at
like-
this, but thank you.
Grabs your arm in a very not comforting way. Like it's very much feels more like like it's an attempt to be comforting, but it feels more like two bros, like one of them just hit a touchdown, and it's kind of like more like a nice going, right? It's the only like physical affirmation he like is used to. So he's like, this must be hard for you. Pat.
Yeah, never do that again, but thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, but nice try. You know what? Actually, I shouldn't. If you're trying to be comforting, you can work on it. But I appreciate it.
It's not a good look for me, is it?
You know, could use some more training. But I don't know. You and your brother should get drunk more often. I've gotten an apology and empathy from both of you, so it's great.
I am a better person when I'm a little drunk, so that's what my mom always said. See ya. Walks away.
Oh my goodness. We're supposed to be communicating good morals, not alcoholism.
Irony.
Anything our
some-
characters do.
And you know what? Some parents are not great, and they instill not
I
great
feel
morals.
like so far
Um,
we've
made it very
confirmed
clear.
pretty clear.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I feel like we've been pretty clear that me and Lucian are not functional.
Yeah. No. I think we've
know.
made
I
it pretty
think
clear.
we've-
None of this group is functional. Okay.
Murder, murder is bad. You know? Just
Work.
D&D, dysfunctional dorks.
shut up, Sam.
Efficient. You got in the palace.
We
Anyways.
walk out. I will say that if there is any amount of time, Lucian would like to try and go retrieve his eye patch.
You will not be given time.
Okay, then otherwise, he will continue with just a piece of cloth wrapped around his eye.
Cool.
Totally thought you were going to say iPad.
That's what I was
Yeah, I
thinking
did
too.
too. I did too.
You guys make your way to the palace, and you are brought into that same throne room that Straya was in last night, the colored banners, the black with bright pink embroidery, that is the signifying banner of the House of Charbonna. And you see the newly crowned scion, yet to go through an official crowning ceremony, but sitting on a throne with a crown. And as you all walk in, you see standing there, patched up and in shackles, Dice Bro, who has also been
Lovely.
summoned.
What is T back to his doughy looking form?
Yeah,
Somebody
he had to change that.
Yeah, so
Also, what is?
he reverts to that. He reverted to that when he was knocked unconscious.
Got it. Okay. What? How's Lonnie looking at the moment?
He's looking haggard. He's tired. He's been up.
Cool. I'm just gonna, in his mind, be like, "Look like crap, bro."
You
And just,
did
but
not-
like, kind of like trying to like be funny about it.
Yeah, for sure. He responds,
Yeah.
"You do not look so great yourself either."
Trying with these jokers, anyways.
I have been. This is my city. He looks out at you all. It has come to my attention that the 5 of you.
Lucian's just like looking at the ceiling like everything I've worked for my entire life is about to come crumbling down, isn't it?
Are particularly dangerous and have been loosely conscripted to a privateering crew, which was vaguely beneficial until you brought in the Ravager, which I admit is impressive.
How are we like this is me asking outside, how are we
Loosely.
dangerous? Only Dessou is the one who committed like a violent crime.
I was gonna say, there's no way the scion of the city would hear about a bar fight.
It's not even like that was the 4th bar fight that night.
Yes, but it was the only one containing an ambassador.
Fair
How
enough,
would
but that doesn't make me
find that?
dangerous. It just makes me stupid.
How would he hear
Lorenzo,
about mine?
Oh, I don't know, Vale. You
I
kind
don't
of just appeared, summoned black spectral wings, got
That
thrown
would do
out.
it. Never mind. I do remember that.
Last
Yeah,
I
the king-
last I checked,
Who called the cops on him? The Kingpin?
huh? Nobody has
Who
to
called
call
the
them.
cops on Vale? The Kingpin?
Nobody
The
has to
Kingpin
call the
probably-
cops for information to make it back to somebody. While dangerous individuals are not always the best to have around,
The King's Court is selling drugs, and I'm getting in trouble for getting my teeth knocked in.
Yo, Christian's and Lorenzo's spilling the tea. Lucian.
much of history is shaped by dangerous individuals.
At this point, even Lucian like completely breaks composure.
My father, the good Scion Verlon Charbon the Third, as you all well know, was killed yesterday. After
We
some-
noticed.
Huh?
Lucian just says, "We noticed," with like a black eye.
Estrella's gonna go, show him some respect, and then like look over at Lonnie and be like, I got your back.
Called me a dangerous individual. I might as well be on that piece of wood that he calls a ship.
Smack him.
Lucian smacks you back.
Oh my gosh. We're children. We're freaking children.
Last night, one of your crew, one of the 7 who were not the captain or the first mate who came to my father's quarters to be a part of the group who takes credit for the capture of the Ravager, and he gestures to Diceboro, killed one of our soldiers.
Okay.
Is he dead or like
Idiot.
dead?
You all are destructive.
You all.
Yes.
They-
Oh,
they-
Kill someone?
Vale looks
didn't
at
kill
the
someone.
and he's just like, "Yep.
Strike's gonna be like,
He's-
guys, just hear him out, okay?
What's the
Gotcha.
punishment for
You-
murder in this
you-
country?"
you are not being charged with crimes.
You're not charging
Good.
him with a committed murder.
And at that point, Lucian bows and goes, "Oh, dear good Scion, thank you for your grace and mercy."
When I look at the 5 of you, and frankly the crew of the Tides Unsleeping as a whole, I see skill that needs direction. As a rule, privateering crews for the Scion historically have been sent on less important tasks that we didn't necessarily think they were going to succeed. The capture of the Ravager was one that was both important and difficult. You all have been in port for 48 hours. And to say the least, the time has been eventful. Not entirely due to you. But if the 5 of you are willing, am willing to not press charges against this one right here for the crime of murder, or against, well, let's just say, I am the Scion. I have eyes and ears everywhere. An ambassador, as far as our eyes and ears indicate, committed an assault last night. And he gestures to the veil. I am not entirely sure what you are, but the same thing you have been accused of. I am willing to overlook these things if you will pursue, on behalf of the Tides Unsleeping and using their ship should you need. Los Colores Vivos. This is the name we have uncovered in the past 12 hours of research using hex lights and other technology associated with those individuals who appeared to have killed my father. You have proven to be of skill and willing to abandon self for what are otherwise unguided tasks. Given direction, I believe we could put you to good use. So these are your choices. Trial or conscription.
Your Majesty, I think I speak for the 4 of us, when I
You do
say
not.
that.
3 of
But
us.
I say that we would like conscription. However, the murderer should go to prison or whatever your punishment is.
What?
So
Okay, first of all, he speaks for himself.
Like I
Not
said,
for our
you do
group.
not speak for all of us.
Hey,
How long
listen,
is this conscription for? First of all, Your Majesty.
This is conscription for 1 year with for those who have been charged with assault and or murder, parole. Following that year.
Okay.
that sounds like a just punishment for assault, which questionable in my case, but all the same, murder should actually be punished.
As he is talking, I don't know if this is possible or not. Can I try and use my telekinetic movement to like keep his lips closed? Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a what do we want to call this? You're an intelligence-based caster, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and give me a spell attack roll. And we'll call this a strength saving throw to resist on behalf of the.
Oh, that is
the
beautiful.
You chew lots of gum. That'll give you advantage.
Can I use my guidance on this or no?
No.
Okay. It is a 21.
Okay.
A 23. I rolled a net 19.
Okay. He can
Dang it, I
continue
rolled a
to
natural
speak.
15.
All I'm
And I'm just
saying
gonna like, I'm gonna
is
do this
that
in his gut. I'm just
it
gonna.
would be a bad first move as Scion to let the murderer of one of your guards off.
Will you? You know what? I'm gonna cast Charm Person because this. Or no, I'm gonna
As-
cast Command.
A
As Vale
counter
is
spell
saying-
snipes your command out of the air.
You are in the Scion's court.
As
We also
Vale
had an entire
says-
episode where we yelled at somebody for casting a spell on someone in the party.
What were you saying, Sam?
As Vale says what he says, I lost track of my character's name. Dice Bro. He will just kind of start laughing. And he's just like, I'm sorry, you're going to let murder off? I thought you were the good Scion. Like, respectfully. There is only one Scion. And he does not sit on his father's throne. Will spit at the Scion.
Oh,
I take it you are not interested in conscription.
I already know who the Scion is. It's not you.
You gonna in Dice Bro's mind, she's gonna be like, shut up. That's a command. Shut up.
Any response from
Well, he's still waiting for
he's
you
crazy,
to
right?
respond.
Oh, did he ask a question?
He said, I take it you do not choose conscription.
do a pretend Scion? No.
Did you even really know my father?
What I do know is he imprisoned my mother for magic.
Who
I
is your
doubt his
mother?
son would do anything. Oh, the Ravager.
I see no reason you wouldn't take conscription then. I've asked you to go retrieve your mother. Would you rather have just any series of randos to it?
As if they could.
Oh, I believe they could.
Then you're stupider than your father.
Sam was really gung-ho about having his character killed off.
And you will rot in a cell as you watch your statement here proven wrong for the rest of your life.
In your mind, you're just gonna hear, just take the conscription and go. Just take the conscription. I don't know if you will, but...
He just won't say anything.
Okay. Well, I have an acceptance from the Veil. And I believe Straya?
Sure. It's between that and charges.
Lorenzo?
Well, I get to go back to my boat. Happy as can be.
Wonderful. Lucian. That leaves you.
Is one of our the two questions. Does my like official garb in like the armor, does it have like a cape or a cloth or some kind of piece of like loose drape?
Yes.
Okay. Lucian's gonna look the Scion in the eye, kind of put his chin up, and say, I accept. And then take the loose piece, rip it off, and use it to cover the insignia of the Scion on his armor. And then just to go, are we dismissed?
Yes. You
Turn around on his heel and leave. And like,
if you would like further assistance in getting a first step up towards finding the Ravager and Los Colores Vivos, I have those tools at hand for you.
We would love them.
I look at Vale and Stray. I just go, "You guys got this," and turn around and run after Lorenzo.
Lucian, Lorenzo is your name.
Have I been doing that as well?
Yeah.
He chases himself.
It's a dog. It
Just going
turns
on
into
in
a
a
dog
circle.
and chases
I
his
turn
own
into a-
tail.
I run after Lucian.
As Straya, Vale, and Dicebro are left in the room. Firstly, the Scion waves a guard to take Dicebro away and have him thrown in a cell. And Straya, Vale, you are given a letter of marque to be given to Alexander Orthel, president of Alteran University in Parai. They have a skyship that the Scion is requesting conscription of, so that you will be able to fly up to Los Colores Vivos.
Well, what school was he from again?
Alteran University. That's Alteran University. And as you are given the tools necessary to make your way into the sky, I think we'll turn to a cell where Diceboro finds himself tossed. And Sam, I want to give you a moment to just tell us what Diceboro is doing.
Is he still chained up, or is he?
You're still in
hands-
shackles, yeah.
Okay. He'll kind of scoot back till his back is kind of against the wall. And just kind of mutter to himself, I can't believe the good scion would dismiss murder like that. And he's just like, I know that is not what I intended, but this is where I should be. With his hands still kind of shackled up, he'll just kind of start scribbling in the dirt if he can.
Yeah.
And kind of repeatedly, just in the dirt, the phrase, "Stain on my family's name is me, not my mother."
And with that, we're going to finish this chapter 24 of The Voyages of the Tides Unsleeping. Does anybody have anything they want to plug?
And aldrich.substack.com. I'm not sure what will be there at this point, but some stuff will be, so go check it out.
Flightless Birds, Twitch, YouTube, Kick. I stream video games. Come hang out. And hopefully by the time this episode comes out, I'm working on a second channel called Behold Plato's Man, where I talk about philosophy and politics and books and just different things.
Nice.
So YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, the usual.
Very fun.
Come and check it out.
Woo.
Multi Nerds
Yeah.
for another podcast.
Magic Missile Minis YouTube channel where I do D&D miniature sculpting and painting, as well as my band Kin KYN. We're on pretty much every streaming platform. At this point, we should have a new album out. I don't know how new it will be anymore, but we'll have a new album out, and we're super excited about it. So go give us a listen.
Yeah. Sam, did you plug your Substack? Yeah.
No, samuelbowen.substack.com. At this point, I've finished kind of a story that I threw up on there, but check it out.
Yeah. And as always, patreon.com/Tavern of Tomes, capital T in Tavern and Tomes. Thank you all so much for joining us. We love you all. And come back next week, because this story is not over yet. We love you all. Good night.
Good night.